Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Peter from Rolling Heights. I have a 2001 Toyota Camry here, and basically the other day I had a code pop up P0401 EGR flow restriction. So let me tell you guys a quick synopsis of the symptoms that was happening. I was getting a little bit of a poor gas mileage, and at the same time I was getting pinging noises from the engine. Well, basically I always go with the cheapest part possible and the easiest way possible. So you got the EGR right here. This is the EGR valve right there. This is the EGR modulator, which is a very cheap part. I went ahead and cleaned the EGR valve, and I cleared the codes. So I took apart the EGR valve. There's a couple bolts down here. There's a 17mm bolt down there to take out the pipe, but I was able to just fish it out from these bolts right here. Okay, and I cleaned it out really well. Usually you don't need to buy a new EGR valve because it just needs cleaning, but with this one, it made a significant difference on the performance of the car. But after clearing the code, the check engine light stayed off for about a day or two, and then it came back on. So my next culprit was the modulator. Well, you know, the modulator, if the EGR is clean enough and you just blow air on those, and there's a vacuum kit that you could purchase, but with me, I just tend to shoot air through it, and it was fine. So, you know, I kind of just left that alone. And but the other thing that goes bad is what they call the VSV valve, the vacuum switch valve. And what this does is that depending on the engine temperature, it basically opens and closes these valves right here, so that you can the EGR won't have restriction. Well, this right here is a really big pain to get to. So there's the new part. I always advise people to try to get the OEM part. There's a couple of aftermarket parts you could get for this car, but you know, with these Toyotas, every little difference the computer tends to pick up, and it creates a problem with your ECU. So I mean, like I said, other people have used the aftermarket and it was fine. So but with me, I wanted to go with the OEM. I got this on eBay for a little over $50, shipped to my house, and I changed it myself. So this is the old part. The reason why I'm doing this video is because this is a big pain to get to. This is the vacuum switch valve, again, VSV valve for the EGR. This is a 2001 Toyota Camry. Okay, a lot of people say to remove the passenger wheel tire. I'm gonna go under my car right now, and I'm gonna show you guys where this bad boy was located. Okay, so this is the passenger tire. But I was able to get it out without taking that out. Well, what I did was that I put my arm right beside the axle of the passenger side, and see if I can get my pointer here. It's really tight, but as you can see right here, these are the hoses already that I have removed. I don't know if it might be a little blurry, but just make sure that it goes to the same area. Okay, right there. There's the blue switch right there. The connector. And if I could angle it here, see if I can get it from here. Okay, let's see if I can point to it. It's right there. Let's see, right up. I don't know if I can see. I'm sorry, guys, but it's really, really tight. But if you can get the idea, it's basically right underneath the intake manifold on the passenger side. But it's the screw is right around here. It's a 12mm bolt. Okay, fairly hard to get to. I mean, I could see it, but looking at the phone, again, I'm trying to record this on the phone, through the phone. There it is right there. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. There, it's gonna be right there. I don't know if you guys can see that little copper thing, that opening right there. That's where it goes back. Okay, now, you know, I don't advise people to do this, but if this thing is too hard to get on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a zip tie And I'm gonna just zip tie that new part onto a piece of the back of the motor, because it might be too hard to put back. But you know, if you could fish it out, you don't even have to look at it, you can just kind of feel for it. Here's the bolt. Like I said, 12mm bolt. I took it out with a small socket, right, like this. Did not need to take out the tire. And the reason why is because if you take out the tire, you won't even be able to see it anyway. You're going to have to feel for it. But at least with this, I'm going to be able to see it. So again, it's just a quick connection. You just press the connector. It easily comes out. And just make sure you put the right hose back into its original position. And this right here will clear your code. If it's an EGR problem, your only culprit would be your EGR valve, your modulator, or the VSV valve for the EGR. So I hope you guys like this review. I frequently work on cars as much as I can, because I love DIYs. Dealer wants over $275 for this. The part alone, they want like over $125. So if you could do this yourself, like I said, this is the only tool I use right here. And of course these gloves, latex gloves, because I don't want to get my nails dirty. But like I said, it was a cheap part. I paid a little over $50 for it. This is going to take more or less, if you're mechanically inclined, about an hour. And like I said, a lot of people have problems locating this. I just showed you where it's at. It's literally at the furthest part of the intake manifold, the bottom part of the intake manifold on the passenger side. Vacuum switch valve is what it's called. Part number is, I could probably see it, 258607450. Now, real quick, if you use this part number, the 25860745050, it's going to come with this bracket. Okay, so if you want to go and get just the part itself, the part number for Toyota is 909101280. Or you could just call your local Toyota dealer, give them your VIN number, and they're going to give you the exact part number you need. You can do the research yourself, buy it on eBay, buy it on Amazon. Bottom line is that you're going to save a ton of money if you do this yourself. Vacuum switch valve. You guys have all a blessed day. Take it easy, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you.